Here's everything that you need to know about the PayPal lawsuit and how it could potentially affect your business. PayPal is getting sued for freezing customer accounts without explanation. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Justin Woll and I'm an e-commerce seller. I've been involved in this game for several years, and I've honestly been selling ever since I was 15 years old in the online marketplace. Even back in the day, when I was 15 years old actually selling goods and services online, I've been experiencing PayPal holds, literally for 10 years. Fast forward a few years, I've scaled my businesses quite high, and I've had bigger and more amounts of money held in PayPal as well. With that being said, I'm very aware of what PayPal does and how they hold your money and exactly why they do it as well. And that is exactly why PayPal is under the sun right now and having a microscope on top of their business to see exactly what they're doing and why they're freezing these funds. PayPal is a payment processing company. Many people like to use PayPal on their websites, on their boutiques, and pretty much when they're just taking payments to actually acquire payment for said good or service or a gift. Keep in mind as well, the money is held in PayPal and then should be distributed to the bank account of the individual who the money was meant to be sent to. Over the last several years, PayPal's been holding money for reasons of all sorts. One reason is that they actually like to hold money to go ahead and potentially cover their behind on the event of a chargeback throughout their actual person who is receiving the money. The thing is, they don't know who's using their actual platform, whether they're good or bad, meaning they have to actually go above and beyond to make sure that the money is safe in the event of a dispute or an upset consumer. Keep that in mind. Many people want to use PayPal for that exact reason, because it's a safe place for consumers to actually shop knowing that they can get their money back. Many people are on the other side of the fence though, saying, hey, why are they holding our money without explanation? And quite frankly, this is a two-edged sword. PayPal's great because it actually enables your conversion rate on your websites to oftentimes go up because people trust it so much. But then sometimes they'll actually hold your money without actual reasoning, which definitely could really ruin a business as well as the cash flow. In short, PayPal violated supposed racketeering laws without actually giving an explanation for funds being held on certain consumer accounts, which can be very annoying if you're actually running a big business and doing good business as well. In my opinion, it's actually quite odd that PayPal is not giving each and every consumer a legitimate reason as to why that specific fund is being held for each consumer. Of course, it takes a lot of time, but the thing is, this is individuals' money being held. And I don't have any specific stance on this because keep in mind, PayPal also increases our conversion rates because the consumers actually have lots of trust within the actual processor. But I think all of us would appreciate some explanation as to why our money is being held. For example, to this day, and I've been using PayPal for literally 10 years, I have accounts, some accounts that have had 6 figures plus locked in PayPal for no good reasoning, even when we have incredible service, incredible actual products being sent, as well as the ability for us to go ahead and provide proof of our shipment, as well as the tracking numbers coming from USA. Actually, one of our recent stores just got the PayPal hold removed because of that reasoning as well. I don't know if it was because of a result of this lawsuit, but that's one of the only accounts that we've had lifted after we've actually had a big hold on it, which is pretty cool to see. Other accounts we have the same problem with, and we're doing the same type of business. Great business, good quality products, fast shipping, tracking numbers and whatnot as well. What I see here is probably a discrepancy in the individual who's reviewing said account. And I'm not the only one who's actually been affected as well, as I'm sure many of you watching has also been affected. Lena Evans, one of the plaintiffs in the lawsuit, had over $26,000 confiscated from her account with no reasoning whatsoever, and she's been using PayPal much longer than I have for nearly 22 years. It seems that even if you have a long-term account with PayPal, that might not have a big indication on whether your money is held or not, even if you've proven yourself to actually be a legitimate, actual business with great customer service, great products, and a real good head on your shoulders. So let's talk about what this actual lawsuit means to us. I believe it's going to give us business owners a actual platform to say, hey, let's get explanations for our actual PayPal holds. Just give us a reason why. I don't side with PayPal. I don't side against PayPal because they're a great platform. I just believe something needs to be done to increase the transparency of funds being held and accounts being frozen before they actually go ahead and seize the money or do something that actually hinders a business's progress to growth. And look, I don't have all the answers to go ahead and make this thing work for everybody. I do believe if there's a better verification process in place for business owners to go ahead and prove their worth, prove their actual legitimacy, and actually move forward and say, hey, I'm a legit business owner, I do great business, I have great products, I have great shipping, and I care about my consumers, something that allows a bit more of a custom validating process is what needs to be done here. Rather than just relying on a few employees to go ahead and make a decision that could impact individuals whose lives depend on that money. So overall, let's talk about a few pros and cons of each side of the spectrum. One of the pros would be PayPal is actually enabling themselves to move forward and kind of save their behind in the event that a dispute happens, saving the person who actually bought the product and doesn't like it, as well as PayPal as well. Another pro could be is actually enables business owners to go ahead and be more strict on how they actually do business, as well as their shipping times and processing times. And I've seen that firsthand. Many business owners try to get their actual game in line because it enables them to actually get more funds released from PayPal earlier. Another actual pro would be is individuals who aren't doing good business are going to get pushed out of the game. And we don't want anyone who's in the game to be actually doing poor business. Therefore, I support PayPal and will always support PayPal to go ahead and really find those who are not doing good business to get them out of the game. Let's talk about some cons now as well. One of the cons would be holding your money against your will with no explanation, leaving you in the dark and halting your actual cash flow. Another con would be your business could literally go underwater because of that money being held. Without explanation, gives you no ideology of what needs to be changed in your business to go ahead and fix this for yourself moving forward. You're kind of just stuck. A third con would be individuals who actually rely on their business model to go ahead and increase their actual lifestyle and provide for their family need to use PayPal to have the highest conversion rate possible. And they're kind of almost monopolizing the actual processing game because certain people will only use PayPal to check out online, enabling individuals to kind of be forced to use PayPal against their will. What I think will come out of this is actually starting of the conversation of saying, hey, should users have their money held for no reason at all? Or should there be a probable and reasonable explanation every single time? I think by starting the conversation, it'll also open the eyes of other payment processors as well to go ahead and actually be a bit more lenient on their business providers who actually are legit and are doing great business. Keep in mind as well, there's many other processors alike. PayPal is basically the Facebook of payment processing. They're taking the public hit, which is allowing everyone to see what goes on, to see what direction we go with processing moving forward. If you guys want to be kept up to date, definitely check our Facebook group down below. It's a free inner circle where we're giving you constant updates on this topic as well. And I'll be also keeping you guys up to date on this YouTube channel as well. And honestly, guys, I'm very curious to see how much this actually impacts you and what your opinion is on this situation as well. Please leave a comment down below with your opinion and ultimately how much money they held from you, if any, before, and what you believe they should do to actually make this a more user-friendly process to actually do great business online. And also, guys, I read every single comment as well, so be sure to throw one down below and I'll be sure to reply to you also. Throw a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.